Hello and welcome back to the Spookins channel, a place for us to speak about all things horror. My name is Sam.
I'm Sarah.
We are on a new one for you today, the first of what we hope to do on a monthly basis, where we just look ahead at what's coming up in the horror world, be that film, TV, or maybe even the occasional video game, if there's a big release. So we're looking at theatrical releases, we're looking at streaming releases, and also old movies that are coming to streaming services which have kind of previously been unavailable. And we are mainly using UK released schedules.
First up, we've got Clown in a Cornfield. Clown in a Cornfield is an American horror comedy movie directed by Eli Craig and starring Katie Douglas, Aaron Abrams, Carson McCormack, Kevin Durand, and Will Sasso. So it's an ensemble, from the sounds of it, and from the trailer, an ensemble horror comedy movie. As I mentioned, it's directed by Eli Craig, who is the director of Tucker and Dale vs. Evil, which is really good horror comedy. And so this makes me quite excited to see this film. I don't think it's going to be incredible, but I think it's going to be really entertaining and really fun.
Yeah, not a movie you need to be incredible. Just need Friendo, who is our clown, to do his job.
Yeah, and I think that leads nicely into the synopsis of this film, which is not complicated. A clown, Friendo, terrorizes a small town and a cornfield, we think. This film is based on a book of the same name by Adam Cesare, and that's really interesting to me because I don't read a lot of this kind of horror novel, horror fiction. I don't really know how slasher translates into books, but I'm really excited for this film. As I said, I don't think it's going to be great, but I think it will be fun and entertaining.
Yeah, this is one where, kind of leading into it, I will definitely see, and I will go in with an open mind and just ready to be entertained.
Exactly. And it comes out on the 6th of June.
Next up, and also releasing on the 6th of June, is Dangerous Animals, which is an Australian, won't do the accent, horror movie.
You definitely thought about it, though.
This is directed by Sean Byrne and stars Hassie Harrison, Jay Courtney, Captain Boomerang himself for you Suicide Squad fans, and Josh Houston. This trailer looks really good. I actually, the first time watching it, got the complete wrong stick and thought this was a shark movie. I must have missed some key scenes, some key moments.
You did. I remember in the cinema you turning to me and being like, oh, cool, a shark movie. And I was like, oh.
But no, what we actually have here is a young surfer named Zephyr is abducted by a serial killer who seems to like sharks, which looks like a really interesting concept. So she's seemingly trapped on his boat and is trying to get away, but obviously in the middle of the ocean, there's not many places to go.
Yeah, he's gonna feed her to the sharks.
He is indeed. But yeah, this actually looks really good. I'm actually really excited for this one.
Same. When I saw the trailer the first time, I was like, oh, this looks trash. But then I watched it again, I was like, you know what, actually? I quite like an Australian horror. I don't love shark horror, but I feel like this is going to be decent.
Yeah, I would agree. So yeah, that is 6th of June, Dangerous Animals.
Also coming out on the 6th of June, which is a big day apparently for horror releases this year, we have I Don't Understand You, which is an American horror comedy film which seems to lean more on the side of comedy than horror. It's directed by David Joseph Craig and Brian Crano, and it stars Nick Kroll, Amanda Seyfried, and Andrew Rannells, who is the Broadway original, I think, Elder Price.
Yes, indeed.
So that's exciting. Stranded in rural Italy without transportation or language skills, an American couple on the verge of adopting tries to reconnect during a disastrous vacation as their fears and relationship problems threaten to boil over. Quite a wordy synopsis.
Yes, indeed.
All in all to say, a couple go to Italy and have a bad time. We've watched the trailer for this only once, and it's not really my kind of thing, to be honest. I think it leans a bit too much towards the comedy for me and less of the horror. I don't mind a horror comedy, but my comedy taste is very British. I think it's very British leaning. I'm not a huge fan of American comedy movies. I don't love Nick Kroll. I don't love Amanda Seyfried. I do love Elder Price.
Okay. 1 out of 3 ain't bad.
I love his singing. I've never seen him act, so I don't know. We might see this one.
If we've got a free day and nothing on, we'll probably pop out and watch it. The first of our streaming releases now, but also on the 6th of June. So cancel all plans for the 6th of June, guys, because we have many movies to watch. We have Predator, Killer of Killers, which is an animated anthology movie directed by Dan Trachtenberg and Joshua Wasung. Dan Trachtenberg is the man behind Prey. And if you have seen Prey, you will know it is a fantastic Predator movie. If you have not seen Prey, I would highly recommend it. It is on Disney+. But moving on. Predator, Killer of Killers, animated anthology movie about predators fighting in different time periods. So we have a predator versus a ninja, a predator versus a Viking raider, and a predator versus a World War II pilot. And from the trailer, we're basically just going to get some really cool battles, some nice kill sequences. What else do you want from a Predator movie? Let's be honest.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Predator's not my favourite franchise, but this does look interesting. It's got Michael Bain in it, and I love him, so I will watch it for that.
If you want to catch it, is Disney Plus in the UK, Hulu if you are in the US.
Our last 6th of June horror release is The Ritual, which is an American horror true story, the one that inspired The Exorcist, the most documented exorcism of all time, according to the trailer. This stars Al Pacino, Ashley Greene of Twilight fame, and Dan Stevens, and is directed by David Middle. And when I saw this in the trailer, I thought it said David Mitchell and was very confused. This film is about 2 priests. It's your classic exorcism religious horror setup. You have one priest in crisis of faith and one priest not in crisis of faith, and they have to work together to confront their turbulent pasts and their demons and overcome their differences to perform a risky exorcism.
Confront their literal demons.
Yes, confront literal demons.
There you go.
And yes, perform the most documented exorcism.
Yeah. So if you're a fan of exorcism horror, then here's one for you. And it's got Al Pacino in it, so
Yeah.
it's a random one.
Yes, it feels strange. I'm not sure how I feel about that, to be honest. I don't know that we need another exorcism movie right now.
I feel like we've had quite a few.
Quite a few not very good ones.
Yeah, most of which have got Russell Crowe.
Yeah. Maybe we probably will see it. I do like exorcism horror, so maybe we'll see it.
Yeah.
You don't really love religious horror very much.
I'm not big on religious horror, no. It's definitely not one of my favourite subgenres, but they're very easy to watch.
They are. They follow the same structure.
Yeah.
They're all the same,
You know
basically.
what you're getting. You know what you're getting.
So that is The Ritual, which comes out on the 6th of June.
Next up, moving away from the 6th of June and into the 13th. And this is a Shudder release, which has seemingly been released every single year since about 2020 for everyone and no one. But here we go. It's coming out officially on Shudder, 13th of June. It is Best Wishes to All, which is a Japanese horror movie directed by Yuta Shimotsu and starring Kotone Furukawa and Kaya Matsurai. This looks an interesting watch. The trailer is pretty spooky. Some connections with The Grudge that we couldn't quite work out.
Yes, we couldn't work out how it's connected to The Grudge, but in the trailer, it says it's connected to The Grudge.
It does. We couldn't confirm that, so take that one with a pinch of salt.
Yeah.
Best Wishes to All follows a young woman's visit to her grandparents' home, which leads to a revelation which will lead her to question her choices, sanity, and even reality itself.
Ooh. This one does look good. It looks like it's going to be really scary.
It does. This looks like a real kind of classic cursed J-horror.
It does, yeah.
Which I am absolutely all for. I think your haunted children, your creepy old people,
Cursed houses,
anything you expect
Yeah.
from J horror. This trailer will give you. I think probably this is like horror thriller,
Probably.
that kind of zone. But yeah, it looks really good. We
It
will
does.
definitely be checking this one out when it drops, which was June 13th.
Also on the 13th of June, we have The Other, which is an American horror film made by the creators of Final Destination, which piqued my interest. And then we watched the trailer, and it was unpeaked. The Other is directed by Paul Etheridge and stars Olivia Macklin, Dylan McTee, and Evangeline Friedlander. Also, Shawnee Smith is in this trailer. We're not sure why, to be honest.
This feels like she is not in this movie. They just wanted her name and were like, will you just appear in a scene for us?
Yeah, I think as well that's the vibe I got from the creators of Final Destination.
Yeah.
Here's Shawnee Smith. Please come and see our film. So the synopsis for this film is: unable to conceive, a couple seeks to build a family with a young orphan, survivor of a tragic childhood. But their act of love turns to horror when they realise the violence in their foster's past has returned to destroy the new family. That sounds like an interesting plot. However, the trailer does not look like an interesting film.
If you want to see it, then go and see it.
Yeah, I mean, if it's for you, it's for you. Go and see it. No judgment. It's not for me.
Mm-hmm.
So
But
I'm not going to see it.
it is coming out in June,
Yes, exactly.
and that's why it made the list. Next up is the first of our two big boy releases. This is the 20th of June and is 28 years later. Obviously a British horror film
Yes.
directed by our Lord and Saviour Danny Boyle.
Yes.
This is Aaron Taylor-Johnson in the lead role, joined by Jodie Comer
Yeah.
and Ralph Fiennes, who is just fantastic in literally everything.
Literally everything.
A group of survivors of the rage virus live in a small island. When one of the group leaves the island on a mission into the mainland, he discovers secrets, wonders, and horrors that have mutated not only the infected, but also the other survivors.
I'm so excited for this film. We've done a trailer reaction for it. We put 28 Days at the top of our zombie tier list. I love this franchise and I'm so excited for this film.
Yeah, and it helps that the trailers are great.
Boards.
They all look amazing. Yeah, super excited to see this. I don't know that there's a lot else to say.
No, there's not.
We just really want to see it. Bring
Yeah,
it to us.
can't wait.
20th of June cannot come
Yes.
sooner.
I can see now, though, why all the other ones are released on the 6th, because you don't want to compete with 28 years.
And you also don't want to compete with
Mithrigan 2.0. Coming out on the 27th of June, Megan 2.0 is an American horror movie directed by Gerard Johnston and starring Jenna Davis, Violet McGraw, and Alison Williams. 2 years after Megan's rampage, her creator Gemma resorts to resurrecting her infamous creation in order to take down Amelia, the military-grade weapon who was built by a defense contractor who stole Megan's underlying tech. I don't even need to read the synopsis. I don't care what this film is about. I'm going to see it.
Absolutely, yeah. She is an icon and will forever remain an icon. Yeah, super excited for this. I kind of love the direction now. And now I've kind of had some time to sit on it and we
Yeah.
know what it's going to be about. I really kind of love this making Megan just almost a hero.
Yeah,
Like,
they
not-
went Terminator on her.
Yeah, absolutely. Full Terminator switch, 360. Give me more, give me more. The only new television series horror drop that we could find for this month is releasing on Shudder on the 17th, and that is Hell Motel, which is a murder mystery slasher series by the people who did Slasher. Which is also a murder mystery slasher series on Shudder. I have seen the first couple of seasons of it and really love them. And yeah, if you're into them, murder mysteries, always fun. Check out Hell Motel. Hell Motel follows 10 crime obsessives who are invited to a motel. at which a killing happens. So while they're all trying to work out who did it, as crime-obsessed people, more killing happens.
Ooh.
Yeah, and they're trying to work out who is doing the killing, hence the murder mystery. This is an 8-episoder. I don't know how long they'll be. I would imagine probably 60 minutes if it follows the slasher format.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there you go. 8 episodes of murder mystery fun for you. Shudder on the 17th of June.
Sounds good. Coming out on the 13th of June, we have our video game release, which is Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic. Enter the abandoned workshop of Murray's Costume Manor and unravel the mystery left behind by the reclusive inventor. In Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic, you will step into a world where every dark corner holds a secret and every flicker of light hints at an ever-present threat.
This is nothing new, just a new story. Gameplay and things all seem the same. It is releasing on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Nintendo Switch, and on the PC. So all of them things.
All the platforms.
If you've got a platform, you can have this game.
They want your money.
There you go. Enjoy it. Coming to Netflix on the 1st of June, we have an Alfred Hitchcock collection, which is pretty cool. So that includes Vertigo, Rear Window, Frenzy, The Man Who Knew Too Much, Family Plot, and The Birds. So some real big hitters there.
Yeah, classics.
So if you're into your classics, then June 1st is a big day for those. Also, for those of you who don't want to watch classics, Barbarian and Us also drop on the 1st of June. Barbarian
Modern
being
classics.
being the pick of the bunch for me there. That's the one I will recommend if you want to watch one of those movies. You agree, Barbarian?
I mean, I love Hitchcock. So, I mean, for me, it's either Rear Window, The Birds, or Barbarian.
Nice.
Can't pick just one, I'm sorry.
Also, in June for Netflix, and I've included it even though it's maybe not quite horror.
Or adjacent.
But we're getting Squid Game Season 3 on the 27th, the final season. So if you're not caught up, catch up. If you are caught up, get ready.
We are caught up and I can't remember what happened in season 2. That's why I don't watch too many TV shows, because I can't remember if I even liked season 2 of Squid Game.
Fair enough. Maybe we'll catch up.
Maybe we'll
do a
catch
refresher.
up. Yeah. Then looking at Shudder, I just want to touch on 2, both coming out on the 1st of June, and that is Insidious and Dead Silence. Insidious is a great movie, I highly recommend. Dead Silence, I haven't actually seen but have heard a lot about, so I'm very excited that it's coming to Shudder and we can actually watch it.
So that was your monthly horror look ahead for June 2025. I hope that there's some stuff in there that you're interested in, that you're looking forward to. Let us know down in the comments what are the big picks of the bunch for you, what you're going to get out and see straight away, what you might hang around for and just wait for us to tell you if it's good or not. Like the video. Hit that subscribe button so you can see more, and the little notification bell is a very helpful tool too, because then you will be able to see exactly when we drop July's version. But yeah, we hope you enjoyed this. We will carry on making them as long as you support, and probably even if you don't.
Yeah, probably. And let us know if you like the new background. We moved around our whole living room so that we could film here, so hopefully you like it.
We did indeed. Until next time.
Until next time, bye!